Yeah, it was in a beautiful range right there, and then kind of pushed down here. And again, down here, we have the 1 hour EMA. Let me see where the 2 hour EMA is. It's quite down there. But if it does bounce off the 1 hour EMA, it'll bounce right back in that range. And then we'll go from there. All right. Are you guys able to hear me now on YouTube? I believe it should be good now, right? All right. Anyhow, so I'm looking at the GJ setup right now. Could we get something out of this? Let's see. And USD CAD could continue pushing off here, so I'm gonna wait out for this. But nonetheless, let me take a look at this range level right here. About 11, 12 pips here. This is interesting. I'm just looking at how the 50-minute candle, so it opened up pretty bullish here. It could push here. And USD CAD, is it ready for the sell-off? Yeah, no, I still see GJ pushing back down again. Could tap the 5-minute EMA, bounce back, or bounce from here. I would be more willing to take buys from the 1 hour EMA. Right, closer to where the 1 hour EMA is. So, and USD CAD continues to push as well. The 30-minute EMA is right there. 15 is below. 1 hour EMA is above. 2 hour EMA is above. And 4 hour EMA is right where the price is. So very interesting. And again, GJ does not look strong either. Could push back down here. Let me just take a look. Once again, how long, how many pips can this range be? About, it's not enough. Not enough, but, Again, definitely interested in this setup right here, but I don't believe USD CAD has done its full bullish push here. You can see there's a non-wick candle here, plus the 1 hour EMA above here. This would be a nice bounce. We could see this. With GJ, so if USD CAD is not ready for the complete push down, then GJ also may push further down before making that full push right back in this range. Right? And you can see all this right here. Let me actually put this there. All this right here is merely a wick on the higher time frame here. Look at that. So on the 1 hour, it's pretty much just a wick. So I'm going to wait out here and see what we can get from GJ here. And look at USD CAD push. All right, guys. So I'm going to get this setup ready. Alrighty, I still feel, again, as I still feel that the 1 hour EMA is right there. So USD CAD can certainly reach there. And look at the left here, non-wick candle here, right? And we still have 40 minutes to go. We still have 40 minutes to go. And this is an important level where price can reach before potentially bouncing off. And all this push can merely be a wick right back down in the next 40 minutes, right? And then it's full push. It's going to be a beautiful setup here that we can get. And just waiting for that. Wow, GJ made a huge push here. GJ did not wait here. However, GJ could also be ranging in this level before making that full push. So it could bounce off the 5-minute EMA, come right back down. Now, what I was thinking was earlier, so I'm going to remove this just so, as we're not ready for that push yet. If it does push back down, what I was thinking of is drawing up a smaller range right here and trading the setup right here, right? However, it's a little bit smaller a range setup here. Nonetheless, I could still get a few pips below this level because price, if it does come back down, it's going to reach a lower level, right? As USD CAD continues to push here. Again, I'm leaning on the 1 hour EMA being tapped. That's why I'll get a better position here for the price, 134.490 maybe. I think that's a better area. And yeah, I see GJ pushing right back down here. However, I'm not sure if I'm able to get this move because it's just going to be too fast of a move here, right? And again, I try to list the whole setup here prior to me even entering on my MT4 and MT5. So if I can't get that, let me see how much more can it push here. I'll list it out here. Let's see. GJ sell stops. No, this is just too small of a range. So I won't be trading this. If it does push all the way up here, I'll trade this. But it just doesn't fit the plan. So I won't be trading this, guys. Because again, I need enough of a breathing room between where price is and where the sell stops would be, and then enough pips here for me to consider this a small range. And it's just not enough. Although I could see GJ pushing right back down here, right? I could see the smaller range. It's just not a tradable range for me. And if GJ completes a full push here, then I can consider the sell-off here. And USD CAD, I mean, if it is pushed down here, felt the 1 hour EMA was a strong point for price to reach. And so I'm still leaning on that. And I see GJ coming right back down here as close as it is to the top of the range. I see it coming back down. Okay, appreciate it, Judith. Appreciate it that you're enjoying and learning, something of value from these streams. Really appreciate that. And again, appreciate you joining the streams as well. Alrighty, yep. So I see GJ pushing back down, and I'm still leaning on this. So this push here, and then this move with USD CAD again. There's a significant area here, non-wick candle, even up here as well. And we got the 1 hour EMA plus the 2 hour EMA. So a tap here, and then we could see this full push back down here. And that's why, again, I have set my sell stops a little higher because I see price moving up here. So let me set this, and let's see what happens with GJ here. I mean, GJ is still pushing. 50-minute EMA is being tapped to 30-minute EMA. Okay. See what happens here. Alrighty. We got 4 minutes till the new 30-minute candle. And again, it could reject the 30-minute EMA here. However, I see it pushing. I still see it pushing here to the level on the left here. So it's a nice area where price can reach. And let's see. But let me go ahead and list this trade idea fully, so we don't have to delay that. Alrighty, so this is the trade I see. Again, there's a 30-minute close coming up, but I still feel, again, the 1 hour is going to be a nice point of rejection, a better point of rejection for USD CAD. So we could see this move complete. And again, it won't only be just this move here. It could be a 2 TP setup here, right here, all the way down here. Okay, so 30-minute close is coming up, and again, you could see that it could close below, but that's okay, because the next 30-minute candle could really push up and then come back down. And again, GJ struggling here. I still see, again, GJ coming back down as USD CAD can moves back up, and then this move right here for GJ, and for USD CAD again could close below the 30-minute EMA by making another push above, tapping, and then this move down here. And again, as far as any fundamental events, don't really see much. Again, I am in the Eastern time zone here, so this would happen in the evening, but on the other side of the world, this would already be in the new day here, so the 23rd of January, right? So we got a lot of JPY again. We trade a lot of GJ, so we could see how that affects it, but again, won't be in the markets at this point. So that's the positive thing about that. All this will happen before tomorrow's stream. So we'll see how that works out. GJ is still struggling to come back down, but I see it coming down this level. And here, so USD CAD actually closed above the 30-minute EMA, not that strong. Still a good close for the for the price to continue pushing up. Let's see where it can go from here. That's where I'm leaning on. And look at GJ making that push. Okay. So if again GJ makes that push, now this time around, I gotta get the trade idea ready here. Wow, look at that push. And USD CAD probably is pushing up as well. Yep. Okay. Wow, look at USD CAD pushing up. So again, this could be ready faster than I anticipated here. GJ, on the other hand, continues to reject the downside, but nonetheless, I still see it coming back down. So that's why I'm going to list this trade idea. 187.950 is a nice area. Let me see how many pips it would need to go down here. 16, 17. Yeah, that's pretty doable in the next 28 minutes. Alrighty, so we saw USD CAD reject this range level here. I thought again that the 1 hour EMA is a significant point for a rejection. And again, for the same thing, for the same reason, GJ is going to push back down here. And again, it could range in this zone here. We got 25 minutes to go. 25 minutes to go. And wow, USD CAD is really pushing here. But again, I still see it coming back up here. Could be in a smaller level right here, which again is potentially tradable here. So if that move takes too long, the rejection up here and then reversal, right, the move on the right here that I've listed, if this move takes too long, we have another setup in place. And again, that's the beauty of range within a range. So we're going to take advantage of this. And what I'm looking at it here is that there's a non-wick candle, there's a EMA right here. It could bounce off that and come right back into this level. And this is a tradable range under my system, where this is enough pips for us to, more than enough, to trade this range right here. And again, I still see GJ coming back down. So let me list this trade idea then and see if we can get this set up potentially before the new 1 hour candle. Let's see. So I'm looking for a potential tap. Here, let me see how many pips this is below this level here. Yeah, not bad at all. Alrighty. So I think this could be a setup that we could get. And so let me get this ready. Again, guys, for any new viewers, I will be mentioning when I enter the buy stops, right? Or the sell stops for any setup. So I list a trade idea first and see how price moves. And again, I like a breathing room between the price and where price, the buy stops and where the price is, so we don't get tapped in too early. Right, GD is moving now nicely. So this setup, again, could take time here because it's been in a small consolidation zone. It could, again, consolidate down here as well before making that full push. But that's okay. Because, again, I see USD CAD now pushing down here and then coming back up here and then reaching those levels above and then reversing with this setup right here. So look at that, range within range, and it could all work out within the next hour, within the next half hour. We'll see. Okay. I think we got this. Guys, I'm not sure if you guys are able to hear me. Okay. So again, this is an active setup. All right, guys, would love to know who's in the setup right now with me for the USD CAD setup. Who is in? Who is in? Not the GD setup, just the USD CAD setup. Anyone in? Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can see the complete rejection here. And tapped us in here. And again, you see the fact that GD is consolidating here, as I mentioned. And now, GD is still going to take its time to come down, while USD CAD can make the full push up here. And then the 1 hour EMA is going to get closer and closer to the top end of this range. Look at that. So this would be a beautiful steal of a move here. And as we're catching the early formation of this range here. So this full move can complete in the next 15 minutes. Okay, nice. We got quite a few in the setup here as well. The 15-minute EMA is there as well. The 30 is above, and the 1 hour is above. Okay. No top wick on the current candle. No top wick. I see that reversal coming up. And GD is still consolidating the zone. Again, this was a beautiful rejection right here. Now it came down again with no top wick, tapping the 5-minute and 15-minute EMA. It did fill up this left, as you guys can see, the non-wick candle on the left. Filled it up nicely, rejected the 5-minute EMA, reversed, and then this candle happened. This one, again, has no top wick. No top wick. And we got 14 minutes left. It's a new 15-minute candle as well. So I definitely see the rejection coming up. And look at GD coming right back down. So GD makes its way down. USD CAD would reject and come back up here. Wow, what a strong push here. Yeah, I did not see this coming. Because he has no top wick. It's a new 15-minute candle. 50-minute EMA, non-wick candle fill. GD is pushing down. And so the full correlation is that USD CAD would push up. Let's see, so it's 11.5 pips here of a stop loss. Let's see. Does it reject? This is just an absurd push right down here. Still going. All right, well, we have a new 5-minute candle coming up. Again, the current 15-minute candle still has no top wick. And look at GD is still coming down here. So this, whatever is going on right now, This would have not been foreseen, especially with the previous 5-minute candle that pushed right back up. So nice rejection here. So again, I just see, yep, you can see it just been a fake out here. Look at the way it just pushed out. Look at that. Complete fake out here. And there's no top wick here now. You could fill that up and come back all the way back up top and give us that TP and beyond. As GJ can make its way down. Yeah, no, this push certainly is not conventional, right? Because again, we see all the different things. Now GJ is making that push as well. But what is strong push from USD CAD here, with no top wick, and felt this rejection was really nice right here when it came right back up. But no, this has just way too much bearish energy here. Again, last chance here. Does it pull back up here? Because again, we still have 9 minutes left to close up the 15-minute candle, and of course the half an hour, 1 hour candle. Does it pull back up here? Let's look at the 3-minute here as well. And again, GJ is still rejecting the upside here, so we could see it come back down as well. Wow, this was definitely one crazy push down here. Complete rejection with no top wick on the 50-minute candle. And it's still pushing. Wow. Again, if this is going to pull back up here, it's going to have to do it right now. It's the last chance here. And look at GJ continue to reject and coming back down. So USD CAD can certainly make that move. This was certainly, I believe, a fake out, which, you know, will pull back up here. But what a strong push. Especially because, again, the 5-minute EMA here versus where price was is about maybe 4.5, 5 pips, which is a very decent distance between, you know, me taking the buy stops and where price was. And then this full push right here, this candle right here. Let me move this. This candle right here was a complete rejection of the 5-minute EMA and pushed up so nicely up here. Right? This was just, I mean, did not see this coming here. But the 5-minute right here was just a clean push here. So whatever just happened was pretty much a fake out or some pressure, bearish pressure, but I still see this pulling right back up, guys. We have 7 minutes to go. It's just holding way too weak here. Look at GJ still stuck here. Again, another attempt from USD CAD here. Does it give in? Still pushing. Again, approaching the last 5 minutes here. So does it pull back up in the last 5 minutes? It's a minute left for a new 5-minute candle. Last chance. Last chance here. Where's the 5-minute time frame here? Look at that. Because again, the 50-minute candle pulled right down here. And if I am going to see USD CAD pull back up here, then we are going to see USD CAD make that move right now. Here comes a new 5-minute candle. Wow, GJ is really pushing here. But GJ, I also see GJ coming back down here unless... Wow, look at that push from USD CAD here. Okay. Still weak though. Still very weak. Let's see. Does it have another push in it to reject the 50-minute EMA, come back up top, and close the 1 hour right back up top there? Still weak. It's the last 5 minutes before the hour closes. Again, you can see that it'll still potentially will reject, come back down from here. And USD CAD again, I still see it closing here, but a lot of bearish pressure. Wow. Where's the 50-minute? You can see it can still close above the 50-minute EMA. Come back back up top. Let's see. We've got 4 minutes, still a lot of time for GST CAD to move up here and make that push. Alrighty, so this is a critical candle here. Got to continue pushing up here. Wow, GJ is really moving here, but let me just draw up this level right here where GJ could reject, come back down. And that is a 5-minute candle right now for USD CAD. There's a 15-minute candle, which again has no top wick, but we could make a strong push here to close out. It's attempting here, but still holds weak. Again, another attempt. Look at GJ. You can see it bounce off this level. Could come right back down here. We got 2 minutes left here. What does USD CAD do here? Look at that push. It's about to tap the 5-minute EMA. But again, look at the 15-minute EMA where it is. And it could close above it. Yep. And GJ is pushing down here as well. Need one strong push to break above the 5-minute EMA. I think we got this. You can see the 15-minute EMA is about less than a pip away. And we're about a minute away now. A minute away from closing out the 1 hour candle, 15, 30-minute candle. So an interesting close here from both pairs. Let's see here. So here comes a new 1 hour candle. All right, here it is. No bottom wick for GJ. But wow, what a push here. What a push. Again, if you match the left here, no bottom wick, could reverse right back down. And USD CAD can make the push all the way up top. Let me just take a look at this sell-off here now. See, this is not a bad range to trade here. Let's see. Can USD CAD give us his push to continue up here? It's attempting your 5-minute and 50-minute EMA taps. Struggling here. All right, so again, GJ is still rejecting this level. And I mean, USD CAD is trying to move above the 5 and 15 minute EMAs. Let's see, does it give us enough of a push to get right back up there? Right, and GJ is still pushing here. Just going to keep this trade idea on the side here. And a beautiful push from USD CAD. You can see the 1 hour EMA is probably lower as well. So we're down here now. Look at that. It's coming closer and closer. Still the 15 minute EMA is rejecting. And now it's going to range here. Ooh. Unless it makes a push right here, the 5 minute EMA. Can it reverse and come right back up top? Or is it going to drag its way all the way down? Let's see. And GJ continues to push. What a battle has been with USD CAD. I mean, especially after the huge fake out right here before the close. Again, it's battling the EMA right now. We still have a lot of time left for the 15 minute candle to close. The 5 minute, it's a new 5 minute candle. Can it bounce off the EMA, come back up top? Or does it range in that zone here? This will be a close one. CG is still rejecting here. And you can see on the left here, it still did not fill up the non-wick candle on the left. Right here. And we got 8 minutes left. 8 minutes till the new 15-minute candle. Here's push. Wow, look at that push. Okay. It filled it up now on the left. What a push that was. If we can get another push like that, this could definitely break above. Look at that. And definitely, I mean, this whole push down here was uncalled for. It was just a huge fake out to bring the move right back up top. And look at that. We'll love to ask, anybody still holding USD CAD? Anyone still holding? Okay. Nice. Yeah, buys do look good. Okay. John, are you still in? And nice. Okay. So we got quite a few. Once again. And yeah, G is still rolling up here, but the only thing is now that the 15-minute close here. Does it close above the 50-minute EMA? Because they filled up the non-wick candle on the left. And also, or does it go for the 30-minute EMA right off the bat? And you can see on the 1 hour, it looks like a clean push again. And look what's waiting up top here, the 1 hour EMA. So if it is going to go, in fact, tap the 1 hour EMA, it's going to have to make that push sooner than later, because it probably will go for a tap and reject and close in this range. We got 50 minutes left for the hour to close. But a beautiful push nonetheless. And look at this 2 hour candle. Again, the 2 hour candle is going to close out as well. And look how weak this 2 hour candle looks now. Going down. We still have a lot of time left though. Let's see. Alrighty, still going strong here. Let's see again, 4 minutes left for the close here. But again, if it can close above the 50-minute EMA strongly, and it doesn't reject this level here, and it can go towards the 30-minute EMA, this is going to be a nice push. Beautiful push. But it's got to push up strong here. It's got to break this level here as well. Otherwise, it's going to range here. And that's what I don't like here. So it is at break even right now. Alrighty. So again, you can see it's holding weak here, and it could reverse from here. But I'm leaning again on the bullish push here. Look at that 30-minute candle, because now when the 50-minute candle closes, we got the 30-minute candle up next. Ooh, not a good push here. And you can see now the 15-minute candle, the candle can close below the EMA and continue down here. But wow, look at that push from GJ here. So it respected that level, and it could push all the way down here and be ready for the buy stops. But what a push here, and we still got, what, 2 minutes left. Ooh. This is a tough move here. Again, shouldn't have been this complicated. This level was being respected here. Came right down, shot right down, hit this level right here. And now, I mean, look at GJ shooting down here. Wow. Again, the 5-minute EMA. And price just completely wiped through that. Wow, look at it go. We got a minute left before the 15-minute close here. And look at that. In the last minute here, pretty much. The last couple of minutes, it pretty much did this. So again, it'll be an interesting push again. Wow, look at GJ go here. So GJ reached the top end of this range level. And look at that, respecting the range and coming right down here. Could have sold this off here. We're just looking at what's going on with USD CAD. And again, there's a lot of odd movements here. It is respecting this range level here, but initially felt like a fake out over here. Yeah, this is going strong here. Again, this would be a last chance here because it's leveling off this level here as well. And yeah, pretty much, yeah, this became the support or resistance here now, at least for the time being. But wow, did not see that push coming here. Wow. Look at it go. It's a tough battle here. So now the 30-minute, which I thought would actually go ahead and tap the 30-minute EMA above, is actually all the way down here, the 30-minute candle. Oh yeah, this is a very tough battle. You can see GD coming right back down as well. It's the last chance for USD CAD here. Does it pull back up? Yep, and look at that. GD is returning weak, coming right back down. But as USD CAD done its full bearish push here. 3 minutes for another 5-minute candle, and then again the 30 minutes closing up in 13 minutes. Does it pull back here? Again, this level right here, it's not a bad level either. But again, the 30 minutes closing up here. Does it reach right back? And again, the 1 hour is definitely, has a possibility to push all the way up here towards 1 hour EMA and then close below this level here. You can see GD did attempt to reject this level here, but it came up to this top end level, which again we already had drawn out. And now we could see reach down here before a potential reversal. And on the other hand, again, USD CAD can make that push right back up top and get this push in. And there's 11 minutes left for the 30-minute candle, 30-minute candle to close, and we got, what is this, about 8 pips away, the EMA tap here. So can they make that full push right back up top? Let's see. Beautiful push. Look at that. Again, the main objective here was that the price could reach the 1 hour EMA here, right? So this setup right here, was just a smaller range that we're going to catch on the way for price to reach the 1 hour EMA before reversing here, right? And it's doing that. The initial push here, right? Again, the initial setup here. So Midun. So the analysis Midun, I'm not sure if you joined earlier, because if it was weak, I'm not sure why you took the setup as well. But if you take a look over here, which I mentioned a couple times here, this move right here, right, where I believe it was right here, this move right here. So this is what is about 4 pips of a difference here, right, which is a decent size for a small range for USD CAD, where there's a 4 pip distance between where the buy stops would have been, right, and where the price was, right? And if Phillips non-wick candle, it was respecting this range level. There's a 1 hour EMA above. The 30-minute EMA was above as well. And it rejected the 5-minute and 15-minute EMA for a reversal. It did exactly this. And then this happened. The candle somehow opened down here, pushed down here. And then now I start ranging in here, right? It's a smaller range here. And I still see it coming up and tapping the 1 hour EMA. You can see the current candle is pushing down here. But it's going to be it could be a smaller zone here. And then it could push right back up top, right? And GJ also was pushing up here. It was rejecting this level here. So that's where I had connected the inverse correlation, right? So again, if there's odd movements, you can't predict it, of course, every time. But that's what exactly happened here, right? And again, there's a reason why I like to trade London session over New York session, just because, again, more volume, more liquidity in the markets, and sometimes it may be just too much for price to respect certain levels. And so my success rate for London session is much higher. And that's where, again, I was a little late today for the session here, but nonetheless, from tomorrow onwards, we will be doing pre-London sessions. But let's see. Again, the hour has to close here, and I can still see USD CAD pushing up here as GJ could continue down here. Now, GJ also, you can see, is consolidating here as well before making that potential push right back down. Right? And look at USD CAD here. And also one more word of advice for Midun. So sometimes don't always change your bias too fast, right? Sometimes you change too fast. You think this is support resistance, and it's gonna really, kind of mess with your psychology as well, because then you're gonna be at odds with direction all the time, right? So let price play out. Be patient. Be patient. Understand the flow. Understand the system that you're trading as well, but be patient with it. Everything will connect eventually, right? It's like writing out a story, and everything's connecting as you read the book, or as you read further. Look at GJ's moving down now, as CAD is moving back up now, right? And we had a comfortable stop loss here. Again, I made it comfortable enough for us to not get stopped out here. TRP, this is our first setup for the day. So let's see. Let's see what the profits will be, if any. It's the first setup of the day of the week. Here it is again. Can we get that push now to the 30-minute EMA before the next 5 minutes here? Right, so 5 minutes, we're going to get a 30-minute close. Do we get that push here? So close above the 5-minute EMA, the previous two candles. And where's the 15-minute EMA? So 15 is going to close as well. So this can be a significant candle here, right? It's very significant here because, again, where this closes, it could make that push with the next candle, right? So to that direction. So very significant candle here, and looking very closely at this close here. Nice push. We need a strong push now to break this level here. And again, this could be the candle because, again, the 30-minute EMA is right there. But nothing is guaranteed, of course. And see GJ now, again, still consolidating here. Attempts to make that push here, but it's consolidating now. It's a smaller range within this larger range. And let's see what happens with USD CAD here. It's right now still above the 50-minute EMA, but still 4 minutes to go. A lot of time left for GJ to move here. Again, I like this 1 hour candle and seeing this push up top here as the 1 hour EMA continues to come down. Let's see. It's a nice push. Beautiful push. All right, 3 minutes to go. Let's see what happens here. Now G is rolling right back down. Let's see. Another attempt. Nice push, beautiful push. And again, we still have 2 minutes left, and it could reach the 30-minute EMA. Again, if it reaches that level, then we can see the next 30-minute candle really push up here. And the hour, again, the main thing is about the setup here is the 1 hour EMA is what really felt for me the strong point here for price to reach before a reversal here. And so this catch right here would be kind of a steal of a move to get to that 1 hour EMA, because that looked the most significant. And we can capture this move and then the following setup here on the right, the reversals. But again, everything has to be calculated and everything has to be timed well, and I have to be patient enough before entering the setup. All right, so we're right back at break even again and slight profit. But I really like this close here because now we're into the profit territory above the 15-minute EMA. Look where the 15-minute EMA is. Decently above. And the 30-minute EMA is above, and there's a new 30-minute candle coming up. Again, we're seconds away now. All right, so interesting close again. So slightly in drawdown here, nearly break even. But here's a push again. This is the hour candle here. So it looks such a clean candle here to come all the way up here, tap the 1 hour, come back down. And that's what I'm leaning on. and it closed pretty much at break even. But the fact that it continued to push all the way to this level here, 1, 2, third attempt, fourth attempt now to push above, it may just pull through here. There you go, 30-minute EMA right there. And again, we could see the GJ drop here, but nonetheless, again, the fact that the 30-minute EMA is above now, and we have the 1 hour EMA above here, we got a strong push, strong close, and a beautiful push here. And look at it go, guys. Look at that. Again, the fact that the hour is closing up here, it would need to make a significant push and then come back and close down. Look at it go. All right, guys, it is rejecting the 30-minute EMA here. Let's do this here. Can we get one more push here? I think we're going to continue getting this push all the way through. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Partials as well now. So where is the 30-minute EMA again? Okay. I mean, I see this pulling through here. So I'm going to actually extend the TP target here, guys. This is going to be a strong push. So we can get some extras here as well. And yeah, I'm going to close some 50%. Wow, look at that push. So close 50% here, stops at break even. Wow, look at it go. All right, so stops at break even. This is a risk-free, profitable setup, and looking to hit this level here. So took 50%. And you capture another 5 or 6 pips right here, guys. So gonna let runners run to 134,540. And that's how we do this. All right, so TP1 about to be hit, and then a slight TP2 target here, and look at this left here, significant area that I mentioned over and over again. This looks more probable than any sell-off here. So felt this was just a fake out here, and look at the larger range, guys. Look at this. I respected this larger range here. And yeah, this is really pushing here, guys. This could even continue up here to this level. So what I'll do, guys, here is I'm going to extend it slightly so we can get the full TP2 target here. Yeah, let's do this because this is really pushing. So let's make it full TP2. Yeah, TP1 is going to be smashed right now. So 34,580. Yep. So let me just modify that. There you go. TP1 is about to be hit, guys. But what a strong push here. Again, I mentioned that the 30-minute candle, if it closes into the profit territory, we're going to get a strong push. And the fact that the hour is going to close within the 30 minutes, we're looking at a potential tap here. And it pretty much nearly tapped TP1 here. But again, already closed out 50% earlier. It's only, what, 0.2 pips away from TP1. It's coming back for another push here. And look at GJ go here. Beautiful. Oh yeah, USD CAD is coming strong here, guys. Again, it needs to tap. It doesn't need to, but the 1 hour EMA is such a strong target for price to reach before a potential reversal here. And I'm leaning on that. But it pretty much gave us a TP1 target here by 0.1 pips. But here it comes again. Again, for anyone that feels like this is a good enough push and you guys are okay with it, you guys know what to do. Close maybe more percentage. Again, I just didn't like this push down here because, I mean, this was just just a fake out here. This type of move doesn't really happen here, guys. Like, look at this. So this pulled back up here. Like, just look at this move here. So this pulled back. It tapped the 5-minute EMA. Again, I'm looking at 3-minute because it just happened too fast. This pulled up here. Sorry, this pulled down here, filled this non-wick candle here on the left. And then suddenly push right back us, tapped us in 4 or 5 pips above for a small range like the one that we had for USD CAD, this current setup, and then somehow it opens down here. Boom. Uncalled for. Right? And this is, again, not something that happens or that we see with such setups here, especially smaller range setups. All right, so USD CAD missed the 0. The TP1 by 0.1 or 0.2 pips, as you guys can see. So close call there, and now it's pulling back here. And GJ also is tapping the 5-minute EMA, but and the 15 as well, the 30 as well. The 1 hour is down there, and that's where I'm looking for the 1 hour EMA on GJ, the 1 hour EMA on USD CAD here. Right, and again, there's still 22 minutes left. And the 1 hour EMA is right there. Still leaning on that. Still leaning on that. I mean, does it come down and tap? You know, because it did again cross the 30-minute EMA. So does it come back down and tap the EMAs again and then reverse again? It's going to delay the move here. And that's where I feel like I should probably put my stops in profit, slightly in profit, so I don't lose out too much here. Let's do 134,375. And so let's see. Again, if I feel that this is going to continue down here, I could also close out manually as well, instead of waiting for, price to reach all the way down here. Let's see. We have a new 5-minute candle. Does it reject here, come back up, or does it continue pulling down? Look at that push. Okay. Oh, it pushed right back up top. Okay. Let's see. And the fact that the hour is closing, leaning on a continuation up here. I see, yeah, these are all 1 hour wicks here, but the 1 hour has not closed yet. Right, so we could get a larger wick with this current 1 hour candle since it has not closed yet. Let's see. It's going to depend on the new 5-minute candle here. Never stop these lives. Yep, I'll try not to. Again, just trying to give you guys as much value as possible, right? But again, cheers to everybody who held on and now closed partials and are still in the setup here. I know there are some that closed out early, not naming any names, but again, believe in also, the higher time frame versus lower time frame and see what's going on. Be patient. Don't overanalyze and assume there's a directional change, because in fact it may just be a fake out, or it may just be a temporary stationary you know consolidation phase before a reversal, right? And look at the 5 minute. There's no bottom wick here, but it's still pushing here, and the R is closing up here, so I'm running with it. And look at GJ coming down here. Look at that. Everything is playing out as we had analyzed here, and this is what it's about. You can see now it's holding weak here. If it continues down here, I'm probably going to close out instead, because again, I rather, take more profit out of the setup. By the way, is Midun still in the chat? Midun, do you believe now? Are you a believer now? Alrighty. Alright, so last chance here again. The fact that the hour is closing out, I'm leaning on this continuing that push. We still have a decent amount of time for USD CAD to roll all the way back up here, but if it doesn't do that, then it's going to kind of consolidate here before making that push in the next hour. And that's what I did not want. Let's see. So what price I see is going for is that EMA taps again before a potential reversal. Again, this could pull right back up top here. And we'll love this 1 hour candles to continue up here and continue pushing strong and reaching those levels here before the hour closes here, right? So I'd rather have it in this hour versus the next hour. And again, this is also a 2 hour close as well, so it has a more significant role in getting to the 1 hour EMA here. And look at GJ go, as GJ is pushing here. We could see USD CAD pulling up here as well. This is 30-minute EMA right there. Beautiful push here. Let's go. You can see all the safety measures we took in as USD CAD was still pushing up here. We took partials here, 50%. It was 0.1, 0.2 pips away. Put stops in profit. To safeguard. Even hitting break even, I'd rather have some profit before, or I'd rather have profit, for the runners, rather than hitting at break even, and safely put the stops here in profit. And now it's still pushing up here, which again I'm leaning on the 1 hour candle, still pushing strong to the 1 hour EMA, which was the whole game plan right from the beginning. And the initial setup was actually on the right here, but the fact is that I saw this level being respected here. Got this little push here against us, but nonetheless, okay. Had a reasonable stop loss, and it worked out in our favor here. And it's still pushing, still an active setup here. 50% has been closed out, but the rest of the runners are still in profit, decently in profit, nearly at TP1 here. There's a TP2 target, which I think is a beautiful target as well. And it's still pushing up here, nearly at the top here, which is a beautiful close here. New 15-minute candle, close at a really nice area right here. And I see it continuing up here now, because if the hour is going to push now we're going to have to see a lot of movement in the next 15 minutes. And it's very possible that USD CAD moves all the way up here, even beyond this level, and maybe reject it, come back down. We'll see. And look at GGGO as well. Beautiful push. Midu had no patience. Yep, exactly, right? Again, one main thing is not to overanalyze, right? And not to kind of panic over small changes and assume that, yes, there will be smaller consolidation zones, but those smaller consolidation zones are not going to be that impactful, right? You have to realize that. Again, depending on what system you trade. So I recognize that, and that's why I still held on even when it went to break even. Because if it pulled back, it still would have made a small consolidation zone before reversing back up here. And the bigger move was for USD CAD to reach these levels. And look at that. G is really pushing here. I'm gonna let the hour close here to see what's really going on, but leaning on again USD CAD reaching TP2 here. Hopefully before the hour close here, which is in about 14 minutes. Still a lot of time left for USD CAD to get to the 1 hour EMA. A lot of time. Alrighty. Should have found me sooner, no worries. You know, it's never too late. Again, not going anywhere, so you know, it's a step forward. Alrighty, so as you guys can see now, it's a clear tap of the 1 hour EMA. But of course, we have a higher target. Alrighty, so it's rejecting that level here. You can see again, small consolidation zone as what happened over here. But it's not to say that it's completely reversing here. Right? So another example right here. And again, I'm still leaning on the 1 hour here. We got 11 minutes to go. I still feel with that 1 hour close coming up, we could get a push above here. Of course, if it doesn't and consolidates here and then it closes below this range level, and then the next that 1 hour candle makes the move, we'll see about it. But I'm still holding here, and seeing if we can get a clean push here. There's no bottom wick on the 5-minute candle here. But again, the fact that the 1 hour is closing here, I'm leaning on this push. As GJ may continue pushing down here. Let's see. Let's take a look here. So again, it's still pushing down here. You can see it's a small consolidation zone here, which again is what happened over here as well. And now there's 7 minutes left now, so it may appear that the price will close below this level here, and the next 1 hour candle can make that push, right? Because again, it attempted twice here. It did not continue the push. So now it's a matter of, okay, well, if it's not going to make that push here, then I may close out the profit here, because again, it could push further down before making that reversal coming back up top here. Although it's attempting again here. Let's see another attempt here. We have a new 5-minute candle coming up, so I'm going to decide on the new 5-minute candle now. If I raise my stop loss here, let's see. And you can see now GD may consolidate in this level here as well, right? This is very standard. It's nothing unusual. It's just about down here. What it was is that it made a beautiful push, filled that wick non-wick candle up, and then that reversal that happened, that was unusual, because normally when we get that type of move, it will continue back up here and respect this level, but boom, went right back down. So that's okay. Survived that, and we're back up top here now. And let's see, last 5 minutes here. Does it continue to push up? It's also a 2 hour close, and you can see the 2 hour EMA is up here as well. but it may again consolidate here. The 30-minute EMA is right there as well. It may push down there unless he makes a significant push here in the next 5 minutes here. But again, I see it consolidating here before the next hour or the next 2 hours pushing the candle up. But let's see here. So any minute now, I may make a decision to close out because they may continue pushing down here, consolidate in this level before making that push up in the next 1 hour or the next 2 hours. Yeah, so I'm really leaning on, again, closing out the profits that I see here because, again, I don't want to lose out the profits to all the way down here, since I recognize that the 1 hour candle may not make that full push as there's just not enough time left. Okay, I'll give it another attempt here. And this is just my own decision where I may just close out because I'd rather just not have to kind of bounce, up and down from here again to close out enough profit. Because if it does reach down here, I'm just going to lose out all on that profit right now. So let's see, 4 minutes to go. Does it continue pushing up here, or does it respect this range level and close below it here? Well, it's making that push. This is why I waited until the last 5 minutes to see, do we get another attempt here? As the way USD CAD is moving and the way the 1 hour is closing here, it could continue up here before this 1 hour candle closes here. Let's see. And now you can see GD consolidating here. You can see, and it's coming down. All right. Nice push. Look at that. Beautiful. Again, it's all due to patience here. We patiently waited for how many times did it reach this level here and finally broke TP1. And now it's coming back around here, but again, it's not holding up strong. Not holding up strong here. Let's see. Just 3 minutes to go. Where does the hour candle close here? I mean, it's making that push here. Let's see. It's also the 2 hour candle close as well. Just not holding up strong here. Come on, USD CAD. Let's go. Let's see one more push here. There we go. Alrighty, again, struggling to reach up to a level here, guys. And again, I'm risking 1% on the setup here. So for me, again, I do feel it's going to come back down. So I'm going to close out here, guys. I'm going to close out here. Again, the new 1 hour candle could push it up here, but I'm okay with the near 1% setup here. So I am out of this setup. Right? Because what I see, again, the 1 hour is closing below this level here. It could push down before making that push up here, but let's see what happens here. This is a very strong close, by the way, right? So could have held on here, but it's a Monday. It's the first day of the week, first trade of the week for me. And let's see how it plays out here. Again, appreciate it, guys. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I live stream every day. Normally, again, it's going to be pre-London session. So that's my favorite session to trade. The pairs that I trade, and again, an incredibly high win rate as well. So that's an hour before London opening. That's the best. That's the best timing for me personally to trade. So GJ and USD CAD. And here comes USD CAD again. I mentioned that it could be a powerful push because that was a powerful 1 hour close here. You could see the engulfing end, the previous 1 hour candle was higher than all of these previous candles all the way till since last week. And so we could get this continuation up here, but I was satisfied with the near 1%. And let's see. And look at GJ push here again. USD CAD again. Just felt this push right here. If anything, it can consolidate, come down here, and then reverse near maybe the second half of the hour and push back up top here. Or if it's gonna make that push right away, it's gonna make that push right away, just like GJ. But you can see consolidation zone right here. Look at this. Could break out or continue in this. And here's USD CAD. Anyone who sorry, my apologies. Anybody holding USD CAD still? Would love to know. Again, I close out at a favorable position, right where it was a strong 1 hour close. Although still in a slight consolidation. But anyone still holding USD CAD? Okay, maybe not. Again, I never doubted USD CAD reaching TP2. It's just the fact that I felt this range right here could bring it down here, tap the EMAs, and then reverse. So the overall setup with the complete stop loss, oh yeah, felt very confident with the TP2 hit. Okay, John, you're all out as well? Okay, perfect. So again, yeah, it's a fair trade. It's a nice push here after the 1 hour candle opening, the new 1 hour candle, but nonetheless, it's okay. It's a fair trade. It's the first day of the week, first trade of the week, and rather secure some profits here. And yes, CAD is pushing here. Beautiful setup here, guys. Beautiful setup. Look at it push. Look at that push. And this could continue as well. The fact that the 1 hour closed right here with the engulfing end. Look at that. Versus all these other candles on the left, all wicks. I mean, look at this push. Beautiful push here. Okay, there is some of you guys holding still. Okay. Alrighty. So again, I could say that, oh, if I held on for 5 more minutes, but no. I secured my profit. I'm satisfied with the 1%, near 1% gain for, to start the week. And, on to the next. And again, I do see some setups coming up as well, but I will be continuing the rest on the Zoom stream, guys. Let's see what happens with the USD CAD setup here. How far does it go? Or does it pull right back down here, range here, and then pull back up top here? But as it does that, the 1 hour EMA is going to continue to pull down. And you can see GJ, look at that. Came right back into this consolidation zone. Yeah, it's pulling back here. All right, guys, another couple of minutes here. Let's see. Does it make the push If it reaches below the TP1 level, I'm going to cut the stream here. If it continues up here, we'll see how far it goes. Although, again, I do see it coming up here. But if it pulls back, it's most likely going to come back here. This level here, maybe tap the EMAs and then reverse here as well. But again, fair trade, took the near 1% and satisfied. Yep, G just consolidating here. Okay. USD CAD is not giving up on the bullish run here. Perfect. Alrighty, guys. I think it's gonna roll back in here. So we made the strong push here, nonetheless. And look at GJ right here, consolidating here as well. It's a nice, beautiful, small consolidation zone. Alrighty, let's see. It's fighting here. I mean, it could continue right back up here. It did not quite come down to the TP1 level, as you guys can see, but let's see. Wow, beautiful push. Did not expect the push to happen this early into the new 1 hour candle, but nonetheless, take it. So again, cheers to all those that took profit earlier. Cheers to everyone, to all those that are still holding to maybe the potential TP2 target. So nonetheless, it's a win-win for everyone that did take the setup and did not close out too early. Look at that push. Beautiful push here. You know, I'm actually a little sad that Midun just left early, unless he's still here, right? That's the thing. You know, when they want to decide on their analysis, they want to mention it, and if it goes against them, then they leave, right? It's unfortunate. All right, Jude. There we go. At least somebody will be consistently showing up and not ghosting. And look at that push. Beautiful push here. So TP2 I had adjusted here slightly because I wanted that push, you know, to nearly the 2 hour EMA here, right? So a complete, because it was 11.5 pips, so nearly 22, 23 pips here. But nonetheless, I mean, this is fairly, you know. Yep, keep going. There you go. For all the holders, guys, you guys held on for an extra 10 minutes plus, and look at the benefits there, right? Not always, but nonetheless, I didn't anticipate the push this early, but you know, why not? If if you can get it, take it. Right? And I probably would have closed out another maybe, 30-40% right now as well. And let the last runners, run here and adjusting my stops to TP1 here. Right? So I'm going to get more than 1% out of this setup no matter what. All right, guys, there we go. Beautiful push here. I mean, look at that. Cannot make this up. Yeah, this is going strong here. And you can see the 2-hour candle. It's a new 2-hour candle as well. And we could see it pushing up here. I mean, this could really start, really push. I mean, no kidding. This could really push here. But I definitely would have been satisfied at this point here. And what is it? A few more pips here. Oh, yeah. About 2.5 pips away. Look at G, it's still consolidating here. Still consolidating. Okay. Yep, keep going. Let's see. And hey, Patrick, did you end up taking the setup as well? Or did you just join the stream now? Alrighty. Let's see here. So again, not much more of a push here needed. About 4 pips. There we go. And again, the 2-hour EMA is right there, guys. It's right there. It's inevitable at this point. The tap. Alrighty. All right, Curtis. Welcome to today's stream. Again, I did mention that today's stream was a little late, so we will be going back to our regular schedule, right? Eventually, I'm going to plan out a way where we can do New York stream and London stream, right? Some weeks down the line, I'm going to figure out a plan where we can do a mix and match of both on a daily basis, right? So I'll get the timings ready. I'll have to adjust the timings, whether it's going to be pre-New York or, into New York session. Okay, close that TP1. Nice. There we go. Okay. So again, it seems like a lot of you guys enjoyed the, we're involved in the setup here. And some of you guys holding to TP2, so excellent. All right, a minute left for the new 50-minute candle. You can see now it just continues bullish here. I mean, look at the bullish momentum. It's not giving up. You can't complain because it's in our favor. And Daniel, did you end up taking the setup as well? I know you like the setups for the buys on USD CAD. Oh, they're not taking. Okay, that's good. I know you had joined a little late, right? So it's okay. Even though we we were in drawdown, and again, yeah, right, it did move a little strangely down here, but survived the setup here twice over. Um, Survived it here twice thanks to Midun, and you know, he gave us the key to the TP1 and TP2 targets here. So I'll dedicate the stream to Midun today. Okay, perfect. We'll gladly want to see you for the full stream tomorrow, Daniel. So, and everyone as well, everyone else as well. Got your third payout on Friday, and my account is right. Nice, perfect. Have you posted it? I didn't. I don't think I saw the payout. Okay, sure. If you can, thank you. Appreciate it, and congrats again. Third consecutive payout. So again, I'm still on the YouTube stream as well. So shout out to Daniel again for third consecutive payout, guys. One of the top mentorship members. Continue to get regular payouts. That's the way to go. Am I still waiting for the GJ setup here? I'm gonna take a look. Right, I'm gonna take a look to see what's really going on here. I see a small consolidation zone which is non-tradable, and see if we can get a setup there. But that will be again happening on the Zoom stream, guys. I will be cutting off the YouTube stream shortly. I was just waiting for what happens with the USD CAD here. I made that full push, and again the 2-hour EMA is right there, and we're gonna see the TP2 pretty much be hit. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Daniel. Alrighty. See that push here? It was about a less than a pip away. And you can see the 2-hour EMA is right there. It's a new 50-minute candle as well. And let's see. If it starts consolidating here, guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream here if it does not make that push. But we know that that push is pretty much going to happen. That's not a question at this point, I think. All right, and again, for mentorship members, I will be continuing the stream here. I do see another setup here, which I will discuss on the Zoom stream. Potentially for both pairs. Let's see. All right, so if it breaks below this level here, I'm going to cut off the stream here. If it continues up, we'll just see if it does tap TP2 here. But again, it continues to go bullish every time I speak about it coming down here. Alrighty. There we go. There we go. It's about a pip away now. There we go. Can we get a clean ending here for the stream here? And what a way to end the stream. Alrighty, one more push here. It's a new 5-minute candle. Let's see. Again, I mean, this is what 0.78 pip. Move to TP1 here or TP2. All right, last 5 minutes here. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. All right, there we go. And I mean, didn't wait even a minute into seconds into the new 5 minute candle, and look at that push now. Let's see. Bro is 0.6 pips away. Again, I'm just continuing the stream here for all the holders here, guys. So at this point, again, I wouldn't even hold. I would probably close out. You know, it's what, 0.67 pip difference. Doesn't really matter. But just holding out for the holders here to TP2. And it still didn't do it here, but let's see. One more push here. Alrighty. Stalling here. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's really taking its time now. Really got to scale it on the 1 minute time frame to really see what's going on here. Okay. Another push here. Really holding off here, guys. Look at this. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. So full TP2 hit here. Again, the right call here. And the 1 hour EMA was what my target here, but now the 2 hour EMA is another probable target where price can reach. But certainly, again, for all the holders, cheers to you guys for getting the TP2 level here. And then again, for all the other ones, for all of us, including myself, TP1 was a target that I closed off at pretty much, right? And you could see the rejection here. We could see it come back up to the TP2. Sorry, the 2 hour EMA, maybe even hit this level right here before rejecting here. But nonetheless, that wouldn't matter because I am out of the setup, long before. And for all you guys that held on to TP2, hope you guys, made that calculated decision to either close out fully or enough where it wouldn't affect, a decent amount of profit being taken away as it may continue to drop from here, right? So, all right, guys, I'm going to end off the YouTube stream here. I will continue with the Zoom members, with the ministry members on Zoom. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, appreciate everyone joining in. And I will be back tomorrow pre-London. All right, guys, take care and enjoy the rest of your day. All right, John, take care. See you. And hopefully see you back tomorrow as well, right? Pre-London session tomorrow. Cheers. Take care.